Hello everyone, welcome to Incredible Study. Today in this lecture, we understand about gravitation and gravity. This is the first topic that we are going to discuss under this fourth chapter. And before this lecture, I have already released lecture number 1. And in that lecture, I have discussed about introduction of this force, definition of force, types of force on the basis of physical contact. So without getting delay, let's enter into our topic, that is gravitation and gravity. We all know that when we throw anything in the upward, then it falls on the earth surface. See here, example, it falls on the earth surface. And even the rain drops from the cloud falls on the earth surface. Let me pick up this marker. These all are possible due to the force of attraction between two masses. Even the sun, means earth, revolves around the sun. Moon revolves around earth. These all phenomena are possible due to the force of attraction between two bodies. Okay. Even the celestial objects have orbits due to the force of attraction. Let's study something different. That is, there are two well-known theories about the universe. They are heliocentric theory and geocentric theory. First one, geocentric theory. Geocentric theory was given by Claudius Ptolemy in 2nd century. See here. Claudius Ptolemy. He gave Ptolemy, here P is silent. Claudius Ptolemy. He gave the theory of geocentric. Okay. According to geocentric theory, what happened? Earth is at center and other body revolves around this Earth. Okay. According to this theory, every planet or every celestial body, every planet, understand, every planet only, okay, every planet revolves around the Earth. Every planet revolves around Earth. It means, according to this theory, Earth is at center, means Earth as a central object and other planets revolves around Earth. This theory continued for a long time, and then after the second scientist, that is Nicolaus Copernicus. Spelling may be wrong, okay? So match it. Nicolaus Copernicus. He gave the theory that is heliocentric theory in 16th century, and according to this theory, sun is at center and every other planet revolves around the sun. It means, according to this theory, sun is at center. According to heliocentric theory, sun is at center and every planet revolves around sun. In this theory, Earth is considered as center. But later on, the English physicist Sir Isaac Newton studied the motion of Earth or planets. Okay, and in his study, he found that everything in the universe attracts every other objects. Means every object in the universe attracts every other objects with the force of attraction called force of gravitation. Okay. Suppose here attraction is between this marker and me. Attraction is there, but this attraction is negligible. Okay, and this attraction is called gravitation, force of gravitation. Thus we define force as the mutual force of attraction between any two objects due to their masses. Okay, and this is gravitation. Gravitation. What is gravitation? Mutual force of attraction. Mutual force of attraction means what? Not only marker is attracting me, I am also attracting marker. This force is between this. Suppose this is cover lead of this marker and here marker. There is mutual force. This lead also attract marker and marker also attract lead. This is mutual force, means they are attracting each other mutually. So the mutual force of attraction. The mutual force of attraction. Mutual force of attraction. The mutual force of attraction between any two objects. Between any two objects is called force of gravitation. Here, the mutual force of attraction between any two objects is called force of gravitation. The force of gravitation is not easily noticeable on small masses. Means it is negligible in between small masses. Suppose between this lead of the marker and the marker. The force between this gravitation force between these two objects are in negligible amount, but it can be noticed on the large body with big mass. Big body with large mass. Okay, means it can be noticed on Earth, between Earth and Moon. It can be noticed. Okay, because they are huge body. They are big body with large mass. Okay, and here we have completed this gravitation, but one thing also is important, that is the force of gravitation is easily noticeable on the liquids on Earth. Means this is famous question. Okay, and generally asked in your examination. This question is also asked as a give reason in the examination. The force of sun and the moon is more in liquids on the Earth. Why? This is question. The force of the sun and the moon is more in liquids on the Earth. It means this question want to say that the force of gravitation is more noticeable on the liquid than the solid. Why? Then so listen the answer. As we know, solid. Let me keep this. As we know, solids means the molecules of solid are closely packed or tightly packed. Suppose, see an example. Suppose this is solid and this is liquid. Then the molecules of the solids are closely packed. They are tightly packed. Okay, they are tightly packed. But the molecules in the liquid are not closely packed. there is some gap between these two molecules compared to the molecules of solid. So we know force of attraction between the molecules of solid is more, because they are close to each other, and when they are close to each other, then the force of attraction between their molecules will be more, and the force of attraction between the molecules of liquid will be weaker. So the same force, suppose I am exerting here, means I am applying here 10 Newton. Suppose 10 Newton force I am applying on this solid and liquid also. Then the same gravitational force, consider it as a gravitational force, okay? The same gravitational force makes the liquid to flow instead to change the shape or size of the solid. It means when I apply the 10 Newton on solid and liquid also, then no change will be in the shape and size of this solid, but liquid flows. Okay. So when we write fairly, so we write here in the solid molecules are closely packed. Molecules are closely or tightly packed. Tightly packed. Okay. Due to which force of attraction is more, but force of attraction on the molecules of the liquid is weaker. So the same force makes liquid to flow instead change in the shape of the solid. Okay, what happened here? See, in the solid, molecules are tightly packed, due to which force of attraction is more, but force of attraction on the molecules of the liquid is weaker. So the same force makes liquid to flow instead change in the shape of solid. Okay, clear? Therefore, the force of attraction of the sun and the moon is more in the liquid on the earth. Okay, now this is fact, and this type of questions are asked in your examination. Now we move to our next topic, that is gravity. You also know that you may know that the story of gravity, how gravity discovered, means Newton was sitting under the apple tree and apples falls on him, and then after he thought for long time, and he said that the earth exerts force on the apple in the downward direction. Thus, the force of earth in the downward direction is called gravity. This he told that the force of attraction is the force that exerts on the apple is the gravity of the earth. Now, so the gravity is defined as the force. So the gravity is defined as the force with which heavenly body attract or pull other objects towards their center is called gravity. Okay, and the SI unit of gravity is Newton. Since this is also force, its SI unit is Newton, because we know that the SI unit of force is Newton. Okay. For example, see here, gravity. Suppose I am leaving this marker. The falling of marker from certain height on the earth is due to gravity. This fall cause, the cause of fall, this fall is due to gravity. Okay. So this is the force with which any heavenly body, suppose Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Sun, okay, attracts other body or objects, or pull other body or objects towards their center. See here, light is there. Let me see. Okay, no, clear. Here, suppose this is Earth, then the Earth pulls objects on here towards its center. So we can say that gravity is a vector quantity, means it has both magnitude and the direction. Direction is towards the center of the earth, or towards the center of heavenly body. So it is possible. One statement I am going to tell, okay, and this is also possible due to the effect of gravity. That is, the people on the here example, the people in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere are standing in the upright position. This is due to gravity. Suppose this is my hand, okay, and when I make this lead stand on this, then it stands on this, and when I make this marker stand upright, means that in the opposite direction, then it falls downward. See, then it falls downward. This is possible. This is due to the effect of gravity. But here, since this is earth, the gravity is acting towards center. So the person here standing here will stand upright, and the person standing here will also stand upright. This person does not fall in this direction. Okay, this is possible due to the effect of gravity. Okay, so as a conclusion, today in this lecture we have discussed about gravitation and gravity. Okay, and in our upcoming lecture we will discuss about the effects of gravitation and gravity. Okay, one thing also in gravity, one thing is left, that gravity depends upon mass and radius of the objects, or object mass and radius of the body. Suppose this is earth, let me suppose new earth. Suppose this is earth with center, then its distance, its radius, this is radius, and it has some mass. Then the gravity depends upon this mass and radius. Okay. In this lecture, we have studied about gravitation and gravity. And in our upcoming lecture, we will study about the effects and applications of gravitation and effects and applications of gravity. Okay. If you like this video, then subscribe the channel and wait for the next lecture to understand more clearly. Thank you for today.